Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli waj'al li waziran min ahli Haruna akhi ushdud bihi azri wa ashrikhu fi amri kay nusabbihaka kathira wa nadhkuraka kathira إنك كنت بنا بصيرا اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وارنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وارنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربي أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأصلح لي في ذريتي إني تبت إليك وإني من المسلمين وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين آمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Welcome everyone. I'm pleased to see you here today. So inshallah we are going to continue studying this section Furqan, 25th section of the Quran, when we studied up to verse 25. So, inshallah, we can just start studying the verse without going back, because here we go. Ashabul Jannah, the people of paradise, is described here, and now it is transferring to the next creation, and drawing our attention to what has been happening in this world uh, while we are living in our practical life, daily life. So this verse says, وَيَوْمَ تَشَقَّقُ السَّمَاءُ بِالْغَمَامِ وَنُزِّلَ الْمَلَائِكَةُ تَنزِيلًا. And the day when the heavens are split open with clouds, and the angels are sent down in successive ranks. Strange. We can understand in different ways. So when the day the heavens are split open with clouds, ghamam. Now, we know that the clouds are there, and the heavens, the skies are not really splitting out, splitting open, shakka, just cleave. Yes, split open, it's all right. With clouds. What is it talking about? The angels are sent down. Oh, well, the heavens, the sky is split open with clouds, and so that the angels will come down in successive ranks. This Quran speaks in a very beautiful, descriptive way, so that we understand really what our Creator God is trying to draws our attention, what we have to see, what is going on in this world, and how we are going to interpret them. This is important because the sky is splitting with clouds, and we know that the sky is not splitting with clouds. It is obvious, but it must represent something so that we will understand when نزل نزل الملائكة ونزل الملائكة, and the angels are coming down, but تنزيلا, one rank after another rank, one rank after another rank. There must be some sort of relationship. So my question is, do you think there is an analogy between the clouds and the rain coming down from the sky in this world? Why we are experiencing this world? This is one side of it. Uh, it is usually described in the Quran, uh, the rain comes down from sky, from up there. So we have to understand as-sama. What does as-sama mean? And as-sama what mean? In the Quran, sama is the top cover of something, or pinnacle of something, the purpose of something, the sema of something. For example, if we think of a house, roof is the sema of the house. We can imagine now. Now the sema of what is told in the Quran, when we really carefully study it, the purpose of existence of what it is mentioned there. The sema, the ultimate purpose of the thing, is called as sema. But when as sema what is used, this is the layers of creation of the skies. That is one thing different than what we understand. Everything is translated semawat, heaven, heavens. Here, as sema is in fact in a singular word, but heavens, it is translated by the translator as heavens, because as a translator, they cannot go into these details. So just draw your attention. When sema is split open, bil ghamam, the ghamam represents rain. If ghamam is so heavy, there are many words for it, and then it is something threatening to human beings. But normally, Gama represents the coming down of the mercy of God, which is represented in the form of rains. So, rain in the form of rain. Now the question is, do you think is there an analogy between the clouds and the rain coming down from the sky in this world that we are experiencing here, and the angels coming down from the heavens when the world is destroyed? Because this is going to be about the destruction of this world and opening up a new world, which is a new creation, next creation, which is called hereafter. So what do you think the analogy is representing here? What is the analogy here? Make it simple. Rain is coming and angels are coming, one rank after another. Do you see any parallel between these two, representing something? The rain represents something that is described in the Quran as angels, and also something to do with the as-sama. Anybody wants to say something, whatever they come to their mind? Would you like to share it?
I have a question about
Hmm.
rank after rank,
Hmm.
about successive ranks. Exactly what does that mean?
Successive ranks, Muawiye, be patient. Let's communicate with, talk about the question. Successive ranks means continuously coming, never stopping.
Oh,
Coming.
all
What
right.
never stopping doesn't mean never ever stops. No. As rain comes, angels comes with them, not only one angel, two angel, but as rain continues coming down, angels also continue coming down. Clear? Understood?
Yes, yes, understood. Thank you.
So, Muawiyah would
Yeah,
like to hear.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I was trying to raise my hand for the initial question you had on what you think the verse is referring to when it says the skies are split open or the
Mhm.
heavens are split open. Um, and so, this is just some thoughts I had. I don't know if they're correct or not, but I'll just kind of offer my thoughts. Earlier, we discussed like why, I think like a while ago, someone mentioned like, why isn't it that an angel like just comes down to man and we can all just believe? And I think you made a very interesting point that at that point it turns into it's like almost forced, right? Because how are you going to deny it if there's an angel right there? So I guess the way I kind of interpreted this is that if I understand correctly, you said sama is like the ultimate like pinnacle of something or the top of something. So if this world is what we operate in and the pinnacle of the world or the main idea of the world is our purpose to recognize a creator, if that's split open, in other words, it's destroyed and there's no more of a like that purpose is done, like it's finished, it's reached its end, then the angels are sent down to kind of signify that that time is over. But I don't know, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, quite close, quite close. Now, Sema is the pinnacle of something, which means the ultimate purpose of the existence of something. Yeah? Ultimate purpose of the existence of something. So, what's the ultimate purpose of existence of the sky, the things in this subject here? The rain is coming, the ghamam, the cloud represents what? Rain coming down. Rain represents what? Giving life to dead earth, right? That is why Quran uses the same word for Qur'an's coming down. Nazzala, yunazzilu, tanzil, anzalna. They're the same word. So we understand that when rain comes, what happens? The plants grow. When the plants grow, animals grow. What does it mean? Plants, animals are the representative, best, the most perfect representative of God's work. So angels come with them. Angelic side of the creation of everything, although it seems to be just dead earth, becomes and demonstrates the infinite qualities of their creator through the way they are created, through the way that they are created. This way of creation is or refers referred to in the Quran as angelic side of the universe, the angelic side of everything. Melekut samawati wal ard. So we understand that rain draws our attention. Who is sending the rain? What the consequence of rain coming down? So the angels come with them. So that is a beautiful correlation or interpretation by the Prophet ﷺ. This is the third topic here. There is a hadith narration about the raindrops are carrying down by angels. Every drop of rain, the Prophet ﷺ says, carried down by angels. There must be a relationship between them. How do you think that these kinds of hadith narrations should be read? Now, we cannot imagine a material being like a vehicle taking up on its shoulder or its trunk the raindrop and bringing down. No, every event is created with its angelic side, especially the raindrops are not acting by themselves. They are acting according to the command and will of the Creator, God's Creator, and angels are representing it and transferring it into form of a drop of rain. So we understand this drop of rain through its existence discloses the qualities of its creator. This aspect of the creation is described in the Quran, angelic side of the creation. Angels are representing them. So the drops of rain comes with together with the angels. Angels are carrying them. It means they bring the angelic side of the creation in a beautiful way, in a perfect way, so that out of dead earth, living beings are created. So through living beings, for example, looking at the earth and seeing or trying to understand how it is created. Yes, we can analyze it, but we have to go to the laboratory to see how the molecular system, molecular construction of the earth and atoms, etc. It is difficult for me. What God does as a result of his mercy, that is why rain is described in the Muslim civilization culture as mercy. The practicing Muslims don't say it is raining. They say mercy is coming. This verse says angels are coming. And the prophetic description of rains as carried down by angels also connects these two aspects of the understanding together, welds them together, and make it angelic side of the universe is created as a result of mercy of its creator for us to get to know who our creator is, so that I will understand how perfect the creation is and how meaningful the creation is. So I will understand through the way the things are created who my Lord is, and I understand everything is deliberately consciously decided to be created by a conscious, merciful being. He is the one who created me. What a great understanding of the universe. So all these aspects of the event is described in a beautifully descriptive way. And this analogy between the clouds and splitting of the earth, splitting of the sky, it means the ultimate purpose of the creation becomes open for us so that we can really easily see how the creator of this universe is presenting himself to me in an easy way that I can understand. So mercifully creation. Everything has a purpose, and this purpose is sama. This purpose is to introduce my creator to me so that I will understand my creator is so merciful. It is beautiful, although I cannot really describe it because of my language, but it is beautiful how this concise sentence, a verse, يوم تشقق السماء بالغمام ونزل not نزل ونزل الملائكة تنزيلا. The Melaike Nuzile, it means sent down. They are sent down. So we understand that there is a relationship between angels coming, rain coming, and the Sema is splitting up, and angels coming and bringing the news to me through beautiful creation, so that I will understand the purpose of my existence. I don't know whether I made it clear or made it even more complicated with my unclear language. Anything bothers you? Would you like to talk about? You would like to talk about anything?
You've made it very clear. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So thank you. So inshallah, we will continue from here on. And I don't forget, we just went over we just, how do you say, slipped because item 2. Let's see the relationship between this verse and the verse 25-22. Both are talking about angels. Right, shall we go back? 22? Yeah, we can, why not? Now, يوم يرون الملائكة لا بشرى يومئذ للمجرمين ويقولون حجرا محجورا. On the day they will see the angels. Those people, we mentioned about it a lot, those people who don't see the angelic side of the creation and appreciate it and get the news about their creator, ignore it, just see everything as meaningless. So next creation, they will face with what? The angelic side of the universe, which is the manifestations of the qualities, names of God. Will say, go away. It means God is not going to treat them with mercy. Now here, Ashabul Jannah is described to the people of paradise. They will be really securely settled in the finest place to rest. Now the subject is moving from these two scenario into another scenario, but we have now an interesting verse again, talking about the hereafter. الملك يومئذ الحق للرحمن وكان يوما على الكافرين عسيرا. So that day, the true sovereignty will belong to the merciful, and that will be a difficult day for the disbelievers. Okay, there is a problem here. That day, true sovereignty will belong to the merciful one. Now, if that day the sovereignty will belong to merciful one, we expect that a good news is going to be coming. But yes, good news is going to come for those who believe, read the angelic side of the universe as God creates beautifully. I learned today something very interesting. And when I learn something interesting, I cannot stop myself from sharing it with you. Do you know the ants? Of course, everybody knows the ants, right? Just get into the subject. Ants, right? Everybody knows that. Do you think how many kinds of species of ants are there in the world?
My guess would be thousands.
Thousands of different kinds of ants?
Yes.
No. How many thousands? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure. That would be a guess. I don't know.
These people who study their lives, they are calculating, generally assuming between 12,000 and 13,000 ants, different kinds of ants. All of them have different lifestyle, different homes, different protecting themselves from harms. Every single ant, although they are all called ants, 12,000 of different species of ants have a different ways of living, and all of them are perfectly surviving their lives. I don't know what these people are talking about evolution. Everything is perfect. What is evolving? I don't know. And I mean, there is no in between. An ant, where there is a species of ant not developed yet. No, everything is perfect. Can you imagine only the species of ants, different ants, 13,000. Can you imagine the other animals and plants? Every single of any species is perfect in their creation, in their existence. Perfect. I don't know how these people cheat themselves. That's not understandable. So if these people, they are called deniers, disbelievers, deniers. Kafir is really, rather than disbelieve or unbelievers, they are deniers. Now, because kafir means really an active form, denying the reality, although it is obvious. Of course, we cannot call anyone disbeliever or denier, but not personally. We cannot really assume that a person is ignorant of reality. No, no, no. Ignorance is not denial. It is being ignorant, not knowing. Denial must happen. This is an important point for us who are living in non-Muslim societies. It is important. Denier, to be a denier, it needs to know the truth. In spite of he knows the truth, he rejects the truth. That is called denier, kafir. But ordinary people don't know. They are not deniers. They don't know. They are ignorant. So Quran describes them as jahilun. Bismillah ar-Rahman. I'm sorry. I will be just closing the window audio for 10 seconds. Now, let's deal with the first question. So anyone would like to say anything anytime, they are most merciful, most welcome. So the verse says the true sovereignty will belong to the merciful. Yeah. But, oh, strange. That will be a difficult day for the deniers. How do you reconcile these two parts of the verse? Is the question clear?
For me, I feel like when we think of the word or the attribute of mercy, it's too simplistic to think that that means good news for everyone. Because I think about if, I was wronged in some way, when I am trying to get some sort of retribution for that, I want the judge to be merciful towards me, and that will manifest as being harsh towards the person who wronged me. But that's how mercy will manifest. So it doesn't just mean everyone gets good news or everyone gets good treatment. It needs to be everyone getting what they deserve or what is appropriate for them. That would be actual mercy. Because otherwise, I don't think I would feel it was mercy if I was wronged or if there was something wrong and the people, the parties that were involved in that wrongdoing were getting good treatment.
My question is to you, this is a very excellent approach. My question is to me here, who is being wronged here? You said if someone is wrong, the justice must be executed. Huh? Don't you feel happy if someone really, with no reason, harms people or, for example, kills them and don't you want to, don't you want justice to be established and this man must be punished?
Yes.
Yes, we do. So when this person, this wrongdoer or criminal, is not punished for what he deserves, then we see that there is no mercy. Now, injustice is merciless, correct?
Yes.
Okay. My question is, who is being wronged here?
I think, well, I don't know if this is cheating, but I feel like the previous verse can help us. Because one of the questions you had underlined there were, why are the angels saying, get away from us? Or,
Yeah, this one.
yeah, so they're saying, keep away from us.
Hmm.
And that's a very strange thing, I think, when you first read it.
Mhm.
But then when I'm thinking about, okay, this experience I have of wrongdoers needing to be met with justice, and then I'm thinking about, if I am wronged, the person who wronged me, I don't want them near me. So it seems that maybe there is a connection between this angels saying, keep away from us, and a sort of wrongdoing
Yeah.
that they might be experiencing.
Now let's combine this. We uh, we appreciate the um, term used in the Quran, melekutus semawati wal ard, very much. It explains many difficult problems that we are involved with. Because in our thinking of the universe, we may see the things in the wrong direction and analyze them and interpret them in the wrong direction. Why God allows this thing happening, etc. So the when a person, which is called deniers, under the umbrella of deniers, what do they do? They deny the angelic side of the universe, angelic side of the existence. When they deny the angelic side of the existence, first, as you rightly referred to the previous verse 22, verse 22, when they deny the angelic side of the universe, what do they do in reality? They insult the angels and saying that you don't exist, you do nothing here. And by extension, not only they deny the angels, they deny the employer of the angels. Who is it? Who employs angels?
The creator.
Right? So they commit a crime against the creator of the universe, against their own creator, saying that no, you didn't create me. They uh, describe him as not to be the owner of their body. So they own themselves. Can you imagine? They appropriate the property of God to themselves. They are thieves. They are criminals. God says, look, this day, well, we can take it now as well. Today is Tuesday. This day, everything belongs to the merciful one. Everything is created by a merciful one as a result of manifestation of his mercy. But if you insult me, if you deny me, now this is very important, and we emphasize on the importance of this matter in our discussions. as we deny the mercy of the Creator and see that no matter happens by itself accidentally, what we do, we are denying the angels, and therefore angels, if you like, in a descriptive way of understanding is, hide themselves from these people. So God says, look, I created everything as a result of my mercy, but you criminals deprived yourself of the merciful treatment, denied it, so you reduce yourself to a lump of mass. So you will be treated as a stone. That's what the Quran says. You will be treated as a stone. So the Quran says, describes it as when الناس يقودها الناس والحجارة. The hell is not the fire the Quran describes here. No, no, no. The fuel of the fire is human beings and stones, that they turn the universe into a stone, meaningless stone, as compared to meaningful book. As compared to meaningful book and meaningless stone. These stones that you are going to suffer from, and meaningless stone, or the existence of stone is meaningful, but comparison within the conditions of our worldly life, stone and the book. Stone gives you, as a comparison in this world, although the existence of stone is meaningful, but comparison, so for the sake of comparison, listen to it. When you look at a stone, you learn nothing. When you look at a book, oh, you angelic knowledge comes to you, and you learn a lot, all the information written in it. So they will be treated like stones in the example here. So the fuel is stone, which means, classical scholarships have idols, asnam. But we understand now, no one has a stone idol. Now we understand turning the universe into a meaningless nature. Why? It is it. That's how it is. That's called nature. So I asked what nature is to the AI. So it's a ridiculous answer. I can talk about it a lot. It is not the subject here. They cannot describe what nature is. They say the things, but how about the nature of the things? What these materialist people talk about, the nature of the things? If the things are things, what is the nature of the things? And where did they get this nature? What is the difference between nature and the thing itself? It says modern scientific paradigm doesn't deal with nature or the nature, what nature is. They leave it aside and just investigate the things and benefit people, because they don't have no answer. It is a very, very tricky subject that those materialist scientists are cheating people, and they know it deliberately. They are the deniers, because they know that they have no answer about what they are talking about, really the reality of it. Anyways, those people who close their eyes, they make their world dark for themselves. They deny the angelic side of it, although God creates everything with angelic side. They deny it, so they will be treated as there is no angelic side of their existence. There is no mercy in it. So that will be a very, very difficult day for them. Can you imagine? There is no mercy in the existence of anything that they are presented to in this world because they close themselves. Not God is not treating them with his mercy. God treats them with his mercy. He doesn't understand. He says, no, I'm just accidental being, an accidental being. That is why we understand the Quran. I mean, we cannot really get to the end of the secret meanings. Not secret, I mean, um, you have to discover it. You have to read the verses within the context of the Quran, within the context of the purpose of the Quran. You understand how the Quran speaks. Everything is created mercifully, but only the deniers of mercy, which is described earlier on, deniers of the malakut, angelic side of the universe, they will suffer themselves. They will, no, it wasn't the right language. They will torture themselves by denying the angelic side of it. For example, if someone goes to the kitchen and the owner of the house says, whatever you find there, eat it. It is free. Goes to the kitchen and goes to the uh, garbage bag, garbage can, and says, oh, the owner is asking me to eat from this meaningless or useless things, disgusting things. Do you think the owner is doing something wrong or the guest is doing something wrong? He goes deliberately, denies going to the refrigerator nowadays, ready food there, and taking it out and eating. He goes to the disgusting dustbin or garbage bin, trash can, and says, meaningless. There is no food here. He will be deprived of himself from getting beautiful, delicious food. That is what the kafir does. The deniers do. Okay. Let's go a little bit further to the second, if you don't have any other further comment. Yeah. 2, do you think there may be mercy in the creation of hell? And I have an hint here. Remember the difference between Rahman and Rahim. Although they come from the same root, Rahmah. So there may be mercy in the creation of hell. Any idea? Muawiyah?
Can you explain the difference between Rahman and Rahim? I think that would be a little helpful.
Maybe. That's what I gave the hint here. So Rahman covers everybody, everything within this universe as the Quran says, الملك يومئذ الحق للرحمن. That day or this day, that day is better. The true sovereignty will belong to the merciful. Everywhere in this universe, everything is created and mercy there. Rahman is there. As classical scholarship, and also the people you hear that God treats everyone equally in this world. But some people go to the kitchen and the refrigerator get the beautiful food. Some people go to the garbage bin. That is their choice. Garbage bin is there for a purpose. So Rahmah is when rain comes, when the plants grow, everybody benefits from whatever is created as a result of mercy. Everybody benefits from it. That is Rahman, manifestation of Rahman. And in this world, nobody is treated differently as far as the creation is concerned. But if I torture myself by choosing that the universe is meaningless, life is meaningless, and when I die, everything will gone, and I will disappear from this world. That is my interpretation. But mercy of God, mercy of God, Rahman, side of the mercy of God, gives him food again. But he misses something. That's why Quran describes God as Rabbul Alameen, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Rahman is the outward appearance of the creation of the universe. Rahman is Rahmah. Mercy is here. But Rahim, this form is it's an interesting form. Rahman is more general, encompassing everyone, but Rahim is only the one who acknowledges his Rahmah. Now, I can explain you this difficult word, not difficult, but those people who know Arabic, really, they know what it means. So, when we say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani ar-rajim, this form, rajim, what does it mean? Scholars say, and you hear also from public speakers, rajim means the one who is stoned away, and also the one who continuously whispers you by stoning all misinterpretation of everything. It means false ideas, false understandings, or bad actions. Regime has two meanings at the same time. One side is we have to stone it away, it means reject it. Another side, as far as the Satan is concerned, the Satan continuously whispers us all wrong things. Both of them are rajim. Satan throws the stone to us to mislead us. We throw the stone to chase it away. It means to reject. Both sides, this is called active participle and passive participle meaning included in this form. This is a very interesting form in Arabic, Rahim. What does it mean? Now, if I don't acknowledge Rahmah, Rahmah rejects me back. Rahmah says, okay, I'm not with you. If I acknowledge the Rahmah, mercy in the creation, the Creator's mercy comes to me, reaches me. It means my spirit receives the message about the infinite qualities of its creator. When I see that the creator of the universe has infinite qualities, I need infinite desires, infinite satisfaction. Only he can manifest, he can satisfy my infinite desires. That is the mercy of God treating me with his Rahim side. Only the believers can see, can receive the Rahim side of God, or Rahim side of mercy of God. Disbelievers receive only Rahman side of the mercy of God. They eat food, yes. They breathe in air, yes. Their body works, yes, like believers or non-believers. But only the believers, the one who confirms the reality in the way that the things are created, receive the mercy of Creator by acknowledging the manifestations of God's infinite qualities on the things that they are created. They are created. For example, let's take an example. Now, I have something next to me. Now, I can show you this. I think you saw it. You see it now, yeah? This is a tangerine, I think, or something called, maybe something different, but I don't know. It's a kind of tangerine. Now, a disbeliever eats it and its body gets the benefit from it, vitamin, whatever it is, yes? And satisfaction from it somehow as far as the body is concerned. Now, a believer also gets the benefit from it. Rahman, equally treating me now, without the person saying that you are disbeliever. I'm not going to give you tangerine. No, it gives, so that everybody will be equally treated. How it happens? Now, this is interesting. You go to school, professor teaches, and let's make the example simple. The time is almost up. Now, the time is up. So, one student listens to it, benefits from it. The other one doesn't listen to it. Listen to the professor, doesn't get benefit. But professor teaches like this. Universe is created with mercy. God teaches me. Some people get not mercy, but tangerine. The other person gets what? The creation of the tangerine manifests the qualities of the beautiful design, packaging it, and putting the each section of the tangerine in a package, make it easy, beautifully prepared for me, and inside is just God is saying, I love you to me. He says it happened to be accidental and it evolved itself by itself. Does this person get Rahim? Eternal qualities of the infinite qualities of the Creator, and acknowledges him as he eats, the believer eats the angel. He doesn't eat, no, he eats the, God, this is true as well. He eats the tangerine. He body benefits from the body of the tangerine. Spirit benefits from the spiritual side of the tangerine, angelic side of the tangerine. So my spirit gets the news from the angelic side of the tangerine, and my spirit needs infinite satisfaction. Angelic side of the tangerine demonstrates to me the infinite qualities of its creator. So, and as I eat it, I say, okay, this is for my body, but I got the news. I got the news. I attended the class, I listened to the professor, I learned it. The other person maybe sitting next to me, he attended the class, he wasn't listening to the professor. He's saying that, oh, this is just accidental air waves, meaningless air waves. How they describe the universe exactly in this way? This is accidental things developed randomly by themselves. How can you really imagine that these people will enjoy their life? That's why they deprive of themselves of Rahim side of it. So the question is, do you think there may be mercy in the creation of him? Yes, in the creation of everything there is mercy. But these people turn the merciful creation of everything into a hell by their own choice. So they eat only the tangerine. Their spirit imagines that I'm going to lose everything at the end anyways. My existence is really purposeless and meaningless. So they have to suffer from their own interpretations, denial. That is why we say the creation of everything is merciful. The creation of everything as a result of mercy, including the health. For example, I know the time is up, and also we have to pray those people who live in the eastern side of the US. So we have to pray now. Very, very briefly, if somebody gets illness, unbeliever says, I'm unlucky. That's it. The believer said, my creator is reminding me that I have to appreciate the life he gave to me, and he is calling me now. He is the one who creates health, so he is calling me to communicate with me now. I gave you a healthy life for 20 years. You did never remember me. Health for your health. You didn't even thank me for your health. Now, come to me, so that you will appreciate the value of health, and you will come, please God, you are the one who is the healer. Please heal my needs. Communicating with God. Oh, what a pleasure the person is benefiting from. Illness. How about the denier? I am unlucky. I am unlucky. It happened, and I'm going to die because of this. Ooh. Now, as I say, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. I have to stop as well now before we die. So remember, the Quran is speaking to us now, before we die. Then what does this verse tell us now? We have to take care of our life. We should never forget benefiting from the angelic side of the creation in any form. So we should never turn blind to the merciful creation and acknowledge him and be thankful to him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we have to stop. The time is getting really late for Maghrib prayer. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة.